before I get started talking about our ID products that are available today, I would like to just share two reasons why we believe the ID technology is the future. And it's more of a common sense of what I'm trying to point out to everybody, because I think this is really important as you start understanding this side of the ID technology. We all know that chemicals have become an issue in many, many industries. And over the last couple of years, as I've been working with this ID technology, actually 3 years with Phil, I continue to learn more and more and more about this technology, which sometimes it just doesn't really resonate as much because of it seems like too good to be true. But what's really unique about the ID technology, it allows any chemical company to eliminate 90% of the chemicals they use to make any product that they sell to consumers. So we all know the way everything's being positioned with the chemical industry. What you don't hear is the chemical companies that are going out of business today, and there's lots of them that have been in it for 60 years, 50 years of business, because the chemicals that they have been manufacturing, there has been certain chemicals that there's lawsuits and they're destroying drains to water pipes and everything else in our communities, and they're getting out of the chemical business. So being able to have a technology that allows you to formulate products that removes 90% of the chemicals, that's the future. But when you compound that with number two and understand that the technology produces green products that perform as good or better than the leading products on the market today, that is when you know you have something. And an example to what I'm saying, and I'm going to just give a real short story here. In the refrigeration industry, which is where we started with our ID products, the refrigeration industry puts out some of the most caustic chemicals there is in the market. The coil cleaner is one of the worst products on the market. I got a phone call from a company out of Atlanta called Johnstone Supply. They're one of the largest refrigeration service companies in North America. And the general manager had asked me, because they had known about our ice machine cleaner that came into the market and that was being used there, and his direct question was, will your ID technology make products that would replace other refrigeration products? And I said, sure. So he asked me to make them this product that they could replace, because they had 24 hours before that, he had one of his 15-year customers come in and say that his partner had third-degree burns down his entire backside, and that it had a hole in one of the trays where they were cleaning a coil, and he was under it and didn't know it's coming down the back of his shirt, and was put in the hospital with third-degree burns of his whole back and was going to be there for days. Caused this phone call, and as we begin to realize that there's a lot of these products out there that's used every day and these things happen, but you don't hear about it, that really resonates, because the gentleman at Johnstone, after we had got him the product to use, he said to me, he said, look, we will start removing all of our caustic chemicals once we can get these types of products into our market. So as we move forward, I just think that the reps that are with ERA are making groundbreaking opportunities in being able to present a technology that no one else has been able to present today. Will give you an advantage of education, knowledge and being able to present products that becomes more of a door opener for you to go in as a leader to talk about this new and great technology that works. So I think that as we move forward, this is going to be very, very beneficial. So what I'd like to do right now is talk about the products that we have today that's available for you. And the ID Grill, Griddle, and Boil Out is one of the products that we believe is going to be very, very, very exciting for the reps. This ID Grill, Griddle, and Boil Out in the restaurant industry, they view the fryers where they have to boil out as the least desirable or low seniority job to any employee that comes to work in the facility. So that new person's going to get to learn how to do the boil out and have to do the dirtiest job in the house when they start in that kitchen with a new job. And the guy that's been doing it gets out of having to do it and move on to something else because they got a new employee. Well, as they take and start using our ID, this no longer will exist with this mentality of that being a bad job any longer, because we just changed that whole environment when it comes to a boil out. Our boil out's very effective on grease. It's very fast cleaning action compared to the competitive products in boil outs. It reduces the need for when someone's doing a boil out cleanings, they usually have to do it 2 or 3 times. And what the feedback we're getting, they're saying to us that they can't believe how clean their fryers are with using our product one time. So by using a product that's less caustic, safer on drains, you've finally got something that the industry's been looking for, but they don't know it exists. So there's the great opportunity for the reps to start educating the restaurants about, you've got this new product that will change the way they're doing things with their fryers. We also have our ID floor cleaner and degreaser, which is designed especially for the restaurant industry, that is for terrazzo floor cleaning. In the restaurant industry, the slip and falls are the most costly issue with restaurant owners today. We hear from restaurants saying that if they could eliminate the slip and falls, that would be the first thing they would ask for. So being able to have a product that literally removes 99.9999% of the grease and does it fast allows the restaurants to have a safer environment for their employees to walk around in the kitchen. And this becomes very, very critical for the restaurant industry. As we move forward, working with new products, we'd like to share with you that we have some very exciting other products coming that we've been working directly with FIU, Florida International University. They have been helping us develop our floor cleaner. We've got a glass cleaner that we've developed with them. We have a very unique surface glass cleaner that cleans any surfaces, stainless steel, granite, wood finish that has a sheen to it, and give you a better clean surface with 0 residues. I believe we have a glass cleaner that is going to cause anyone in the food industry that tests it and uses it, they're going to try to figure out, how do I get this to my house? But it's probably one of our most exciting products coming is this new glass cleaner that we have that cleans any surface. We also have many other products that we're coming and working directly with FIU. that we're developing and bringing to market. And I think that as we start bringing products into ERA, you're going to start seeing where the reps are going to get a lot more feedback and reaction from the restaurants that they work with. What I'd like to do is turn this back over to Jim and find out if there's any other reps that would like to ask any more questions about what we're doing with our with the ID technology.
This is John here. Yeah, we've got a question from Steve Walden. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, first of all, do you have any competitive product on the market right now? Anybody doing similar to you that we might run up against?
Not really. That there's no one using the ion dispersion technology like we are. They can't produce the water, so we're the only company that has the patent. No one can do this.
Oh, that's good news. That's good. On that boil out, does your product, when you put it in to clean it, does yours foam up like the other ones?
It will boil up, but it works so much faster and breaks everything down so much faster. The person doing it will turn around and look at you like, I can't believe what I'm seeing when they do it. Terry Tuggle has been involved, and I think Jim might have been able to see one or two boil outs with the product that would be able to speak to some of that too.
Okay, just curious. And then the other thing, it says grills. How does it work on a grill?
Oh, it's amazing. Anywhere you see burned carbon or buildup where it looks like something that's been there for 20 years, this just melts it right off. It's amazing.
So I'm assuming we've
used it on. We tend to keep the grill hot, and then pour it straight on, scrub it down with the grill cleaner brush, and then literally just watch it. You rinse everything off the grill. It's really remarkable in how well it works.
Now you say grill. I'm talking also for the char grills too.
Yes.
You know that, and then the flat top, which is the, like the Miro Cleans and regular ones like that too.
Any place you have burned carbon or build-up carbon, it removes it.
Pans?
Pardon?
Pots and pans?
Oh yeah, we've got a particular relationship we're working with that they're the largest food service company in North America. They've got 486 trucks on the road every day, and the head person of their service division, his name's Jeff DeRuyter, he had contacted me and said that could we formulate a product that would help him with his caustic degreasers. He said, well, our company is so big that we know we're going to be one of the first companies that they come after because of all the caustic chemicals going down the drains, eating up the drains and the pipes. We want to start removing these chemicals out of what our employees are using. And he shared with me that they use 3 different caustic degreasers depending on the application. So a lot of your food equipment will have like food conveyor belts that goes through the ovens and stuff. They got to take those off, and they got to get all of the carbon on those rollers and stuff off. Well, they can't get it off, he said, but they try to clean it the best they can, and they have a special caustic chemical they use for just that purpose. And then they'll have the other 2 they use depending on the application. I gave him our one product that you're going to be taking into the restaurants, the Grill and Griddle. He took that product and within 24 hours called me and said, oh my gosh, your product outperformed all 3 of our products and I don't even need the other 3 products anymore. And what's beautiful about it is I can put yours down the drain and not have to worry anymore about what my employees are doing with making their caustic degreasers, because they're all concentrates, and that's where the problems come. So what's interesting is knowing that you've got companies that size reacting that quick, telling us that our grill and griddle just totally blew away the leading products in the market. How can they get it? So I think that to your question, that once you get to test it and see the reactions, you'll be very excited.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Jim Hunt again. I guess my biggest question is trying to wrap our hands around our target audience. And we have a lot of manufacturers in this marketplace, meat manufacturers, cheese manufacturers, that we have relationships with. And then obviously the amount of restaurants that we have, like Culver's and Cousin Subs, that do a lot of frying. Give me some examples of your successes, the easy successes, of the low-hanging fruit that you went after first.
So because of our ID technology is capable of going in many directions, the refrigeration industry is where we started. And we didn't transfer over to the food industry until Wisco had approached us about wanting to take us into a few of their lead accounts to get started. And we sat down and talked and said, we think we're ready to go ahead and start moving that direction, because now we're finally satisfied with getting the refrigeration out to market. And now we want to get into the food industry, so we're just starting this, and you're the first group that we've even communicated with to take into the food industry these products. So as we've worked with our products, we've only been working with your leading companies like the Hoshizaki Americas, the Johnstone Supplies, and so we feel that because we've worked with some of the largest leading companies in North America and the reaction that we're getting from them, we know what we got, and it's 100% that wow factor every